What is a podcast network, and how can an after-hours entrepreneur become part of a podcast network?
Well, the problem is you have to have an enormous amount of downloads. I don't think they'll even talk to you unless you have 15,000 downloads per episode. And that's just not a reality for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So I think that if you're beneath that, you have to just be super clever and kind of figure out how to do it on your own. I mean, if you're on a network, they are going to take, a cut of it from your advertising sales. But the great thing is you don't have to deal with that whole headache of,
because they're going to be negotiating.
Just because, if you're booking and researching, that's just another thing on your plate. So know that there's, going to be a small cut from that. And you have to be very, very careful about going with a network where you maintain all your IP. So, it's unfortunately, I hear people on Clubhouse all the time claiming that they make so much money off their podcast. And I'm like, I just don't believe that. Some crazy person was like, oh, I just had a check cut for $26,000. I'm like, stop lying to people. Stop lying, because brands don't care about you unless you have a certain amount of downloads per episode. It's just the way it works. But I understand that, somebody will say something and people kind of go, oh, okay, there's opportunity there. But it is a very difficult space to be in. I'm always amused at people who are like, oh, I'll just start a podcast. I'm like, well, okay, you're going to realize it's a lot of work. So you just have to be super consistent. And it's kind of, you have to just keep hustling to get the next big guest. For me, it's like, who's the next big guest? And then you could have a show and you're going to interview somebody that's really big, but like, are you going to ask all the same questions they've been asked every single show? Right. And another thing that's kind of interesting is that sometimes when you get the big guest, they're not going to even share the show because they're narcissists, or they didn't like the picture you used, or maybe it was like a busy day for them. But sometimes it's the other people that are the least you'd expect who promote it the most, and you get the most downloads.
Thanks for watching Mark SAVANT Media. Here we're going to help you create a better content in less time and turn that attention into income. If you love this video, you're going to love these videos here. Click the one. Me and my team specially selected this just for you. Click the link. Check out the video. I'll catch you here next time on Mark SAVANT Media.